Hello everybody, Priscilla here. We are going to be painting with acrylics tonight. Does that show the right way?
Yep.
Is the word backwards? No, yay. So these, what we're going to be using tonight, now I have never done this on the live before. We are going to be using Amsterdam acrylics. They're amazing. They're distributed by Royal Talons. Link is on the bio in our Amazon. And I have these canvases that I'm going to be painting on. I'm going to be painting a lot of different Christmas scenes tonight. And Morton's going to be reading your questions. I can't see. I can't see my phone. But I want to go over a couple of things before we start. So a lot of people, when you get the canvas, make sure you read it. If it says it's primed, you don't have to do it again. This has already been primed with the gesso, so you don't have to do it again. Now this big box that I have of acrylics, I think there's 90 in this set. The set's humongous. So I've just gone through, chosen out some colors, and I'm going to play a little bit with the metallics too. They're
Cambria
lovely.
says good evening to you.
Good evening. And I might, if we have time at the end of this, I might actually paint this guy too. But I brought a lot of my painting stuff out here over the next couple days. I need to paint. So brushes for acrylic, you can use any kind of brush. I'm gonna have a bunch of different ones here. This is one of my very favorite brushes in the whole wide world. It's humongous, and it paints so nice. It has a really nice, this is a filbert. That's what I call it anyway. But, so I might be using that because these canvases, if you want to get a lot of area covered, this is the way to go. And I just have, let me show you real quick. Show you my setup here. I have my brushes stuck in over here in this basket of acorns. I have, for lighting, I have this lamp, and I have a ring lamp here. It's not really a ring lamp, but you know what I mean. That I might paint at the end of it. So I have more brushes here. I have, yay, Nada's going to be ordering the book. Hooray, hooray. So the one thing missing, well, two things missing from this scene. Don't have water. I don't have any water. And I don't have, what's the other word? What else don't I have?
Palette.
I don't have a palette. Yes. I don't have a palette, and I don't have water. This is my personal choice. You totally have a palette and water. I have a whole bunch of little things over there too. I need to paint with acrylic paint. And I might even, down there at the bottom of that leg, I don't know if you can see all the way down there at the bottom of the birch tree leg, there's a little mushroom. I might get down there, not that one. Down there is one I made, and who knows, tonight might be the night that I paint that, so maybe. So I'm going to set you up here. Martin's going to be reading the comments. Please ask anything, and let's get started. So what I'm going to do here is I want to create a warm winter picture. And sometimes I like to do finger painting too. Don't I, honey?
Gail
I do
says
like to
hey.
do finger painting. And I'm hoping I have opened all these up. So I'm going to put a little bit of this orange right around here. I'm going to let it a little bit thicker. But if I put my paint on a palette, I'm going to waste. Oh my gosh, I'm going to waste so much paint.
You got a lot of new people, and what kind of paints were they?
This is acrylic by, I'm sorry, is it
was it
Amsterdam? Amsterdam acrylics. They're amazing.
It tells you on the end of the tube.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the end of the tube, I don't know if I should get messy here, But this end of the tube, you can use this as a little paint spreader too. I won't do that because I do have a little palette knife here. So you can use your palette knife. I don't know that I want to do that first. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do.
This is the first one, Buzzy Bee. She's not done acrylics before.
I've done them, honey, my whole life.
Yeah, but they've
on
not
the
made
live.
alive. The acrylics you have done was the mural on the back of the kitchen cabinet.
Yes, yeah. So this now, I'm gonna put some blue. I'm gonna put some blue here. And this is dangerous because, babe, I'm putting blue by my yellow, and you know what happens
Mm-hmm.
when you do blue and yellow, you know.
Makes purple.
Yeah, makes purple. So when you have two colors that you know don't play well together, like the blue and I'm making a sky here. So the blue and the yellow will make green. So I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put red. Red's gonna be our barrier friend here to keep those two apart from each other. I'll put a little bit red here, a little bit red here. Now, I kind of sort of want to get in there and paint with my fingers, but I'm not going to. Every time I do finger painting, Morton gets weirded out by it. What, honey?
You're going to need it eventually.
Oh, a napkin. I'm going to put a little purple back here. And actually, we're gonna make a winter sky just now. So I have to decide, do I want to use a palette knife, pull this out? Do I want to use, these little wedges are really nice to pull out too. Or do I want to use a brush? Decisions. Maybe I'll use, oh, that brush is cool. This brush is super cool. Look, it has little tips. Can you see that? Little fine tips. I'm gonna use this one. And I'm gonna actually just go around in a circle. And I just already smeared it up. And that's all right. Now this yellow, I caught a whole bunch of yellow on. I'm gonna take it and put it between this purple and red because it will play nicely out there. And bring it out around here. Is everyone quiet?
Yep.
Everyone's just
Buzzy Bee had said
quiet.
nice, looking forward to see what you come up with. And then everybody's quiet watching what you're up to.
So I'm making a strong, bold winter sky. A strong, bold winter sky. That's what I'm going. And we avoided getting green in it because we used the red.
Katie B
as our
says,
barrier.
hey.
Hey. We used the red as our barrier here. So if I would have put yellow and blue together, we would have had a green sky, which isn't a bad thing. I want to
Katie
take
B's
this
want to do Starry Night that way.
right over the edge. Right over the edge.
And that's why she's working on a cardboard box. Don't do this
Yes.
on your nice dining table.
No. Okay. So now here, I don't have as much paint on the outer edge. Oh, and I got a little bit of green in there. That's okay. That's all right. We're good with that. You don't want to overpaint. If I overpaint, it turns to mud. And that's the number one thing that happens whenever I teach an acrylic workshop. When people start to hate their painting, it's because they painted this 10 times. It will just all mix together. So don't do that.
Laura's saying it's weird I'm not getting notifications when you're live.
That
A
is
lot of
weird.
people are saying that lately. It's strange. Because
So-
you had this as an event, didn't you?
This was an event. Make sure that you follow and that you have notifications turned on. But TikTok is super weird right now.
She's saying, oh wait, I lied, I just missed it.
Oh.
But yeah, people have been saying that they're not getting notified.
So I'm gonna paint this purple up here. Here, our sky's gonna turn to purple. Over here.
Jen Mel didn't get one either. Katie B says it's like they don't want real happy people to get famous.
Well, it's not that. It's because I don't have a TikTok shop. TikTok's pushing TikTok shop just now. And that is a fact. For views, for everything, because, it behooves them to do
Hi,
that.
K-Calf. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's like if I'm scrolling every second one that comes on is a kick with the shoppy things. It's like, and it's not anything I'm wanting. I don't want a rude calendar.
What kind of TikToks you watching?
No, it's not rude, adult rude. It's just like crazy, like rude comment calendar,
okay.
like.
All right.
It's difficult to explain.
Okay.
Like people making smart comments calendar.
Yeah, they can just go look at the comments of any one of my troll videos.
Hi there, Jill. And hi there, son. And KB says you're right. And Barbara says at the 1870 studio, good evenly. And thanks for following, Angela.
Okay, so this is super thick over in here. I love it like that. And I don't want to turn it into, over here, I do not want to make this mud. So thin.
Shirley says
not
hi,
cool.
everyone.
Hello.
Like she says, I really love watching your lives. It brings me such peace after a long work day.
Yay.
Danny's asking how you doing.
Doing great.
They're about to eat Chinese. Super speckled nails loves watching you.
Nice. So here I'm just going to I just want to kind of make that a little bit rounder. But if you can get one tip from me on acrylics, it is don't overwork. Paint it, get away from it.
They're asking how's Bon Bon.
Bon Bon, she's good. They're on their way home. Thank you. I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow and red and just put it over there. Because I had some green sky over there.
How long's your work time on that? Like before it
You have
dries?
a while to play with this.
But it's no like oils. You know how oil stays fluid for a long time?
No, it's not like that. Oil stays fluid for days. This does not do
Why? What happened? Jill's asking.
Well, Bon had to go to the vet. She had an ear infection. She has an ear infection.
Marsha's saying
Bad
hello.
one. Hello.
Hi there.
So I'm just going to paint that out.
Danny's.
And a painting like this is really good to blend and to play with. So now the snow part of this.
It's almost 3D, the top part.
Yeah, the top is almost 3D. I want to show you, look at this brush.
Well, it's like nails, it's like a fork, isn't it?
Yes.
Eh,
And I'm just going to put just that much of the purple sky right here.
It must have been something to do with one of your videos earlier, Priscilla. Danny Googled the word and it's nutritionist
Yes.
and not nutritionalist.
Yep.
And Jill says, oh, bless her about Bon Bon. And
Yes.
thanks, Super Speckled Nails says, likes my accent.
Okay, so this is zinc white.
Danny loves the painting.
This is a super easy painting to do. A super fun one. It looks really pretty. And you can leave it out all year long. So I'm just putting some white on top of what I did as purple. So I'm going to put a little bit of this zinc white. Zinc white I find has a more like gray blue hue to it. And then this is, this should be titanium. Yep, this is titanium. Go and put a little bit of that in. And I want to keep it pretty.
Is that nearly finished?
Not nearly finished. Honey, I really want to paint with my fingers.
I'm not stopping you. You've got the tissue there.
I really want to.
Try to think, do you want some wet wipes
I
for the
love
bathroom?
to finger paint. I really want to finger paint. I'm not going to because I want to show you like a soft touch too.
Danny, what do I normally say for no, Priscilla? No.
You?
Danny's asking, do I normally say no or no?
Usually no. This says varnish brush on it, but it's just a nice little 1.5 inch brush that you can use for paint too. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull this, just pull this across. I'm going to pull that up into there. I want to make my little valley.
It wouldn't have an R on the end of it, Danny. It would be N-A-W if I said it at all.
Nah.
So no, man.
Yeah.
Didn't do that.
Nah rhymes with ba. And I don't want my snow to be pure white, but if I brush this too much, it'll just turn lavender. So I want to get some smooth streaks going across. And then up here. Now, oil paint and acrylic, they're kind of the same, but totally different. Because in oil paint right now, I wouldn't worry about things being wet and moving. I just paint right into it. But this paint is different. So I'm gonna just dab in here. I'm just gonna dab in here.
Oh, birch
And
trees.
I'm gonna dab up a little tree, a little birch tree. And I'm just gonna pick up some of that color up here. And birch trees kind of go every which way. And if I just dab it right into that.
Jill's asking, oil spread easier.
Oil, you have more time to play with your oil. That's the good thing about oil. So I'm gonna let's go with one right up here too. Now when I dab up in here, what's gonna happen, I'm gonna pick up that color. See the color starting to turn blue on me. And that's a good thing. Because I can take that and put it up on here.
So you like to work with oil pastels, so messy but fun.
Yeah, I like to work with all of it.
Anything she can get, like she did the big painting on the wall using her fingers. She had fun
Yes.
doing that. Hi there, Jackie.
So this now,
Yeah, I'm just watching what Priscilla's saying, Danny.
I normally would put this down here, but I want to get some of this white right up in here. Because it really turned blue on me. Really turned blue on me. We want it white. Or whatever color you want to make it. And you don't want to keep dabbing it, because if you keep dabbing it, what happens, I'm just loading this brush up just now. If you keep dabbing it, the whole tree will turn blue or purple or whatever color.
That's great news, Jackie. Her husband goes to the cardiologist on Monday.
Yay.
That's neat.
I'm gonna put a little branch coming out here.
I think it was Michael's we got the canvas from.
Yeah, these canvases are from Michael's. I'm gonna come and put some more of the white over here on this one, kind of just in the middle of the tree. And then down here, I'm just gonna do some little odds and ends. Back here I might do some too, like a little side trail.
Yeah, I'm sure these ones were Michael's.
Let's make some little
Hi,
bits and
Donya.
brushes. And I'm hoping, actually, I should have had this turned this way. So you're looking at it sideways.
You got your bottom to do as well, like your dab round the side.
Yeah, down here. I'm just gonna tap some of this color in down here. And I'm not gonna go crazy on this, because if I keep dabbing, what happens, the color just keeps mutating down to where it's not. Let me show you here. I want to pull through here. This is when I really, really want to use my fingers.
Artful Nana's saying, Priscilla, I haven't had success trying to reach Chateau Orcavo in France because part go in Feb or something. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, they're full.
Yeah,
They're taking
full for this
applications
year.
for 2025 now.
Yeah, Bonbon's on her way home. She's getting an ear infection and getting antibiotics. Did you guess they're what are they called, Priscilla?
These are pre-primed with
They're
gesso.
pre-primed canvases, Jill.
Okay, so this is pretty thick that I have this stuff up with. So, honey, can I give you this and this?
You want them washed?
Please.
Yeah. My hand's healing up not too bad, thanks, Donya.
So I'm gonna take this it's a shaper, it's an angled shaper, and it's not a brush at all. This is a little rubbery tip. So I'm gonna take and I'm gonna pull in. Just gonna pull.
I'll miss comments, Priscilla.
It's okay. I'm just gonna pull in some things here. And when I do that, I want to kind of drag up, drag down, tap things into this. And I can see right here, my paint is starting to dry. This paint pack here is starting to dry. So you have to do this kind of quick. And this, I think we'll put a little, let's just kind of scrape a little edge here. This could be a little pond, we don't know. Actually, scrape some of that down. And put some of it over here. I love playing with textures. And I'm going to just put grass. I'm going to take a couple of them all the way up to the sky. But the sky is drying. The sky is drying. So you can't just keep pulling up into it, because it dries. Put some little tips on there. loving this. It's a warm Christmassy picture. Thank you, my love. I have the best studio assistant ever. Thank you, Morton.
I think that
Thank
should be
you.
right.
Morton just washed this very thoroughly for me. It's an important thing to do. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna catch a little bit of the sky. I'm gonna catch a little bit of the sky. And I just caught a little bit on my hand.
Love how it's coming together. Can you spray a bit of water?
You could, but I
Got to go.
don't, I
It
don't
looks
like,
great, says Laura.
I don't like to make it runny. So here, I'm just gonna dab some of this yellow here.
How's the more protein going? Jackie's asking.
Yeah, good, just started really. I won't know yet for a minute.
That is like Priscilla was saying with the brushes for your acrylics, is when we used to do the studios, that's one thing, it was one of my pet peeves, was people would use the paints and they wouldn't clean the brush, and if you leave it for any length of time, the amount of brushes that I would have to spend hours cleaning, or like they would be completely ruined, because once it dried in, getting them, they say you get good brush cleaners and that, but sometimes the brush is just beyond cleaning if you leave it too long. So if you clean it straight away with soapy water, it comes, that I just used cold water just now and the stuff came straight out without any problem. But if you leave it too long, it's very difficult. So it's if you do it within like a short time of finishing, it's just water you use, and you can save yourself a fortune on having to replace brushes. Bonbon's getting antibiotics, and she's on her way home.
Mm-hmm.
She's got an ear infection.
I don't know what this is here,
A
huh?
swampy bit.
Is this one?
Could have a wee otter's head poking it. Or what would it be over here? It wouldn't be an otter. What would be poking out
We
of a
have
turtle?
otters. I'm building up. Remember, we do layers.
Is that wedgie thing you're using?
Mm-hmm.
What are they called, or do they not have a name?
It's a shaper. It's a shaper.
Did they sell the other church yet? I don't know.
Somebody told me that they did, that they had called and they had sold it, so I don't know. Okay, this is going to be the backdrop to that. Oh, that one's beautiful. Yep, that has to go there. I have to let this dry now until I come on to it again. Okay, so this will sit up here to dry. And I'm going to show you a beautiful tree. How to do a really simple tree that looks lovely while that's drying. So my shapers go right there.
You're on 6:28.
6:28 what?
Time.
Oh.
You
I was
keep
like,
asking me the
what?
time usually.
Yeah. So this, I'm going to take some green. This is metallic green, I think. Yes, pearl green, pearl green. So I'm going to take some green, pearl green, and I'm just going to put it straight down. And I'm going to take two different colors of green now. This one, let's go with this one.
What's that you go in the middle?
Pearl green. It's a metallic-y looking.
Oh, is that, because it looked like there was a strip of white, is that part of the mixture of the green in the tube?
Yeah, it's green. It's a pearlescent green. There's a little net in here.
What's that?
Okay.
Did they sell?
No.
Please tap. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Are you doing all these canvases tonight? I don't think we'll have time to do them all.
I like the way you think, though. So this pearl, I'm just going to think down here of wide and think up here of narrow. And then just keep coming through.
Yeah, everybody that's liking, thank you. We're up at 4,100 likes at the moment.
Great.
It's,
I'm going to take that right up to the top. Right around the top, I'm just going to, rather than pulling out, I'm just going to sort of dip-dab.
yeah,
like
it took about 30 minutes to get to the stage she's at with the first picture. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I got a paint.
12 canvases that she's not, so that'd be another 6 hours. And that other canvas, she's still got to go back to finish. So
I'm putting a lot of stuff in a local store. So I need to...
everybody's asking about Bon. Mother of Cats just got in saying, just got here, any news on Bon?
Yep, she's doing good. Ear infection and on her way home. So the pine tree, I want to keep that wispy, and I just want to make sure that the pearl in the middle, I just dot and get rid of all the what's the word? White spaces.
Serena says that looks great.
You saw it was just 3 lines of paint that I put down.
And Liz says great news about Bon.
Yes.
Mother of Cat says, so glad to hear. I hate when our fur babies are sick. Glad it's not too serious.
Yes.
Thanks, Jackie. Jackie was telling what's up.
Okay, so now comes the question of the background. What do we do for the background? So this one, I want to put some snow on here. And I know I want to have it snowing. So I'm going to take blue. The bottom will stay white. I'm going to go with a dark blue. And then I have a metallic, a pearl blue here. This pearl blue. The pearl blue. I'm sure it is. Honey, I don't have my glasses on. Is that pearl blue? What color is that?
Yeah, it says pearl blue. And for anybody that's interested, it's Amsterdam paints, acrylics.
Yeah,
This set was a box of 90 with all your acrylics and pearlescents and things like that in it. With all your pearlescents and metallics in it. So there was a lot of different types of paint in the one set.
So I have green on this brush. I'm not going to make it wet. I am just going to wipe this off. I don't like to put water in because sometimes I paint wet, sometimes I don't. This is not going to be wet. So that's good. So I'm going to take this pearl blue, lightly just fan it in here to the edge of our tree. Both sides. A normal person would wait till it's dry. Because I'm picking up my green. That's all right. I'm going to sweep out. I'm going to sweep out now, straight out. Straight out. And I want to follow the line of my tree and come up and paint this edge.
Yeah, go on, hold on. I need to turn the camera, you're off. Right, that's it now. Can everybody see okay now that I've moved it? When you went to do that bit, you couldn't see.
Sorry.
Wags Farm loves the colour blue.
This color blue is so pretty.
Yeah, Fishing Freak at Cambria says you can see perfectly now.
Yay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to create lines on this one. Almost like, I don't know, starburst. Let's think that, starburst.
Sorry everybody, my biggest problem is the way I'm watching it, it's like sort of reading the comments on the camera and half seeing Priscilla out my like peripheral vision, and it's like I didn't realise it had moved slightly. So if it goes off screen again at all, give me a shout. Possibly salmon burgers later on, Fishing Freak. We're not sure yet.
What are we having?
What's that?
What are we having?
Yeah, we don't know.
Mystery. I want to wrap these around the edges. And I don't want to overwork that blue. I do not want to overwork it.
Yeah, it looks neat.
It'll make it look almost like our tree is glowing.
Yeah, it's like the snow's on the tree and it's shining off the snow. Oh, thanks for the heart maze, Julia. Julie truly sent heart maze.
Thank you.
And thanks everybody for liking. You're nearly at 10,000 now.
Wowza. And I don't overwork your acrylics. I can't say that enough. I'm gonna turn this around. Make painting easy for you. Don't reach over. I already have a lot of paint on my hands. Don't reach over.
Thanks for the heart me, Wags fam.
So I'm gonna pull out and then just see here how I paint the edge of this up.
That sounds interesting. A root vegetable bake, Priscilla.
That sounds very yummy.
Lisa says we are very messy painters here. Laugh out
I
loud.
hear the baby's home.
All right. Oh, I looked a second ago and they weren't there.
No, I just heard them come in. They might come up. And I have to go sharp at 7, honey, because I got a
Right.
TikTok thing.
Oh,
I'm in this TikTok program where they try to teach you stuff all the time. How to make better TikToks, all that good stuff. And it's 4 p.m. West Coast time. So it is gonna be, 4 p.m., 7 p.m. my time.
I don't know if you want, Priscilla, but if you have a look at the top again, there's a few little bits you
Yeah,
missed.
I'm gonna come back in.
Right. Oh, that sounds interesting. Sweet potatoes, gold potatoes, carrots, beets and Brussels sprouts. That sounds nice. Do you use any unconventional painting tools?
My fingers, sticks, lots of them. Now, this blue I love. It's goopy. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna paint this sky. I'm gonna paint this sky blue. I don't want Morton to wash this blue off. I have three different color, or yeah, wait, two different colors of blue here. The pearl and that gorgeous blue. So I'm gonna paint a night sky up here with my extras. And now what I'm gonna do here is just take this, put this in, and pull out.
This is why Priscilla likes working on 2 or 3 canvases
Yes.
at a time. It saves paint.
100%.
Because that's one thing, she'll watch people do that stuff where they just splodge paint everywhere on the floor and all over, and it almost makes her cry because they just like throw it away. It's horrible.
It does.
Hi there, Casey.
Gonna just whoosh.
Sunny Breezy says, so cool. Oh, you're up to 14,000 likes, Priscilla.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Don't waste your paint. Paint's too expensive to waste. This color is so gorgeous, Morton. It's gonna dry so beautifully. Okay, let me look here. Oh,
Llama Drama says, I'm surprised how much paint you're getting from the streak.
yes.
From one streak.
And this is why you don't do it on a palette. Don't paint off of a palette.
Oh, a heart me from, hand heart from Wags Farm, thank you.
And this, after I paint it up, I have to paint it on. If I don't, if I go back in there with that paint, like on here, I will be disappointed. It will be a mess. This one might be the North Pole. These are gonna be such pretty skies, babe.
Mm. So does your thing start at 7?
It starts at 7.
So
What
you'll
time
have to
is
come
it?
off slightly before.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's 42. So you'll hear leave about 55.
Okay.
Sorry everybody, she's got a meeting at 7 o'clock, so she'll have to leave about 55. Does that paint mix well to make other colours?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Incredible. Babe, see that brown paper there? Would you spread that out? I'm going to give this to Martin. And I'm just going to put a little bit more of this stuff. Just right in that sky there.
Oh, we'll be here till about 6:55. So if you're off, Buzzy B, have a good night.
Okay, so I'm going to set this one over here for Morton. Morton's going to set it over there to dry. But I'm going to grab another sky like that. This pull through. And this color is too good to not use. And if I go up and down with it, it'll almost look like Northern Lights. You could easily paint Northern Lights with this one.
Julie truly says, I wish I was as creative as you are. I guess I've got too much negativity in my brain.
Shake it off, honey. That's all you gotta do. Just get rid of it. I am not even that talented. I just like making stuff. I don't know that I'm talented at all. I just love making stuff. You can too. Just have fun. If you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Oh, 19,000 likes.
Thanks, everyone.
Cambria says, Julie, truly, craft out the negativity, start painting it
Yes.
out. Thanks, Cambria, that's brilliant.
That is really good advice. Very, very good advice.
I think what our problem is, Julie, is I've always been like it, is confidence in ourselves. You do something, someone criticises it, and you don't do it again, and you should just ignore it, because, you know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and art's like that as well. It's like, you know,
Oh, definitely.
what some people think is an amazing piece of art, other people look at it and it's like, I don't like that. So you do what
Right.
you like, and it's
Open to
yeah.
interpretation.
So just
Absolutely.
do what makes you happy. That's the thing. And it's like that. That's like some of the pieces that I done, like my hedgehogs and wood burning hedgehogs and the little pencil drawings that I did. People loved them, and it's like I was really surprised. And it's like
Did it make you happy?
yeah, it made
doing
me
them?
really happy. And it
There
was
you
like
go.
people on TikTok and Priscilla gave me the confidence to do them, because when I was at school I liked art and actually won a couple of prizes, but then when I got a little bit older people got critical, and I allowed that negativity to stop me doing it. And
Yeah.
for all my life I allowed that to hold me back, and allowed what other people say to prevent me having fun and enjoying myself.
I'm all about that fun. Aren't you now, honey?
Yep. Fishing Freak said, this summer I got my hubby to make tie-dye shirts with me. First time, being married 35 years.
Nice.
That's brilliant. And Cambria says to Julie, truly, of course I get stuck in a negative safe sometimes. Music helps me.
Yes.
Julie says, Cambria, me too, I'm just low lately, can't snap out of it, trying. And that's like another thing when
Hey,
Priscilla's...
You're trying, and that
Yeah.
is so awesome. I'm going to set that one over to dry.
Yep.
That is so awesome.
And that's like as well what Priscilla encourages people to do too, is like on the Wednesday, for instance, if you like the watercolour Wednesday that she does, or like tonight, if you know she's doing acrylics, they don't have to be expensive acrylics. You can get them like Michael's, Walmart, the Dollar Tree. Just get yourself some, and you can join in and just basically
Yes.
whatever. And it doesn't even have to be canvases you do it on. You can do it on paper.
Yeah.
Just join
have
in
fun.
and sort of copy what she's doing, because she doesn't care if you're
Do your
copying
own
it. It's
thing,
like
no.
she sees like people copying what she does as kind of an honour, because it's like
Yes.
they're learning off of her, and she
You-
holds nothing back. She doesn't gatekeep anything. And if you can learn off her, that's one of the things that she absolutely loves. You said that one's a more gorgeous. Yeah, try and keep them on this week. I'll be making Christmas centerpieces, crafting so much fun, says Native
Yes.
Beauty.
Yes,
That's brilliant.
please create something that was never
And
there
Bonita
before.
Bandit absolutely loves that tree.
Even if it's a doodle, even if you just make a doodle, doodle and enjoy it.
I Don't Care's already decorated their house.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I gotta hold this one up now.
Katie
can
Tuhata's Kia Ora from New Zealand.
Right.
There's somebody in, that's amazing, somebody from New Zealand. We loved that Men in Kilts show when it was in New Zealand. That's an amazing place. I'd love to visit there.
Yeah.
Cambria's cleaning just now to decorate her house next week.
Oh, I love it.
Lisa says, you're very good. I wish I was an artist.
You can totally do this. Anybody can do
Rosa says, well, hello there. How are you two doing?
this. Great. How about you?
Priscilla, it's so beautiful, says Bonita.
Thank you. I gotta scrape off some of that paint, so I'm not gonna waste it, so I'm gonna put it in here.
Rosa's doing great, she says.
Awesome. Oh, I smell them cooking downstairs already, and it smells yummy.
Jill says your page has brought me a lot of joy to me and calming. My son is on the vent with
Oh, goodness.
COVID tonight. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, goodness. I hope everything just goes
Tell him to
super
get well
fine.
soon.
Yes. I'm painting out some shadows here. This one's gonna have a little snowy village on it. And this is a good tip. If you, like, these are all gonna be going into a Christmas tree barn by us. So I know I wanna have my blue sky, or my dark blue skies. I wanna make snow.
Man, your likes jumped up to 25,000.
Thank you, everyone. I might, depending on what happens here tonight, with visiting with Vaughn, we might come back on after my TikTok seminar.
Yeah, at
Maybe.
6:50.
Because I do have a lot of paintings to do.
Should I set A for 55 to remind you?
No, it's okay. I'm painting in here because I want to make a little snowy village. So the houses,
Bonita Bandit says, oh, he's
Um,
come back on. Oh, yes, come back on. It should have been.
so these houses, I'm just ducking the sky down below them.
People's fingers must be going like lightning. You're up at 26,000
Thank
likes. Thanks,
you.
everybody.
I'm gonna put some more dark blue up here. And we want this to look like a painting. We don't want this to look like it's all smooth. This is not a watercolor. Not a watercolor. We can have texture on here. So
What kind of brush did you use for the tree?
this brush I've been using, it's what's the name of it called? It's a feather brush. It has one thick row and then one real thin row. Look at, and I love what it's doing because I have two different kinds of blue here. And the one is the pearl blue. These are gonna come out gorgeous. The pearl will make the blue look frosted.
And as you can see as well, like what she's doing, if you've got an idea of what you're painting, is like a lot of people, you know, they worry about wasting paint and stuff. Is like it looked like a lot of paint that she put out on that original canvas, but she's got an idea of like a series or a themed set of paintings that she's doing. So look at that, she's got like the sky done for another 4 paintings.
Yes.
When she's texturing up the one painting that she was doing. So if you've got like 3 or 4 canvases sitting, you can work that way and save yourself a lot of, and also because she loved that colour that she mixed,
This color is
it's
perfect.
like you're not having to go back and trying to match the colour that you had mixed,
Yes.
you know, which is ideal. Because I remember as a printer, it used to be a nightmare sometimes. You know, every time we did a job, you would have to match a colour from a previous printing, and depending on the batches of ink, matching that colour up again could, like, you would have to put a couple of grams of one colour in, a couple of grams of another to get it, and the mix that you had before would never come out exact, you know. Thanks, Cambria. Blue's Rosa's favourite colour. Hello there. I missed who that was, but it was I was slavering. Seahorse Whipper says hello.
Hey,
Hey.
Seahorse Whisperer, how are you?
Blue's the favourite colour. Have a good night if you don't hop back on, says Cambria. Thrifty old
Thanks.
souls waving hello.
You watching the time,
how's-
babe?
What's that?
You watching the time?
It's 54. How's your night going, says we'll still have a
Lovely.
good night regardless, says Cambria. Yo flipping mama sent you something, sent I'm blue by one Wags fan like the live. You're up at nearly at 30,000 likes in the last
Wow.
minute.
Wow.
29,800. Seahorse
you.
Whisperer's been busy building our deck. I'll bet you that's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Trying to get it finished before the bad weather comes. Thanks, thrifty old soul. Saying my accent's amazing.
It is.
That's you at 30,000 likes, Priscilla. That's 55.
Wonderful. Okay, 55. We're not going to get done. Dang it. I got to show you one thing, though, here. Can you see this? honey?
Serena said 655.
Yeah. It literally just me linking.
Thrifty old soul says that's beautiful.
I just have to push the link in my email, babe.
Bonbon's just back from the vet. We've not spoke to them yet, but they messaged us to say that she's got an ear infection and she's getting antibiotics for it. Thanks for the heart, me, Jill. Benita's saying, come back, Priscilla. So hopefully everything's going well. She's on but she's a little devil for when it's to take tablets, as you've basically got to trick her into do it and hold your finger down her throat till she swallows it. It's terrible. You get one, like last time, we had the tablet wrapped in some cheese, wrapped in some ham, wrapped in a piece of bread, and she did what my Labrador used to do. She managed to suck all the meat, cheese and bread off the tablet, looked at us and spat the tablet on the floor.
Oh, he was so beautiful.
Yo flipping mama says it's beautiful.
I'm just
And
gonna,
poor baby Bonbon says Rosa, Seahorse Whisperer, that's good. Sunny Breeze is laughing. Cambria says her dogs are terrible too. They do the same thing. I mean, how do they know where the tablet is? That's what I don't know. It's like they managed to, like it's wrapped in everything and they still manage to eat everything and spit it out. Jill's saying check the time, it's 56.
yes. I don't want to go, honey. The last, I appreciate, like,
They're smart
them
cookies,
wanting
says
to-
Cambria.
them wanting to teach creators how to do better. But I just don't do a lot of this stuff. Like, I don't battle. I don't do those
Sunny
things.
Breezy loves this. You're at 31,000 likes. Come back, we will be here.
Okay.
Cambria
Alright.
says she's even done the peanut butter and they still managed to spit it out. That's crazy.
Yes.
I'd never have thought to try the peanut butter,
Yeah,
do
they
you
lick
have
the
to,
peanut
Joy?
butter off.
says Cambria.
I do. I RSVP'd that I would.
That's 57.
Okay.
3 minutes to, says
All
Lisa.
right. Oh, all the good stuff. I have
shot
4
brush.
over there. Thanks, honey. I have 4 over there. I have to wait for that one to dry anyway, and this one, and these all have a lot more to go on them. The next couple of days, this table, nope, just that, babe. This table is gonna be so filled with for the next couple of days with painting. Yeah, so I'll probably come back on later on. Oh my gosh. We went out for a walk. My face got so windburnt. I should have put a coat on and didn't. Oh, it's warm. All right, everybody. See you later, and I will upload this to YouTube. Bye-bye. Night-night for now. Bye-bye.